Hello my dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Virgo and it's for the month of February, a little bit over 2026. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Virgo. This is about every area of your life, general sections of your life, all areas of your life, everything in the heavens, the universe wants you to know, to empower you, to give you the power of knowing ahead of time. So let's see what's coming, what's hidden from you. Okay, my dear Virgo, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you here. Thank you all for being here. I'm in gratitude to all of you and wish you all my best in everything you're doing. Now, I'm going to take the first message for all Virgo, and let's see, here it is. Let's have a look. And we've got the Labyrinth. This is all about enlightenment, being awakened, your intuition, accessing higher powers, being really enlightened. It's raising your energy. It is about also a completion of a chapter that was very difficult, coming to completion. Maybe it's not completely now yet, but once that happens, that's when you are enlightened to high levels. It says here, raising your energetic vibration and enlightenment. Enlightenment means you are awakening to a certain level where you are feeling things, where your intuition is very heightened. And it is about a chapter of your life, or just a small chapter, maybe a small chapter of your life that is closing. There is something ending, that's for sure. Okay, so let me see what else is there for you. I'm going to take one message from this deck here to see what else for my dear Virgo. Oh, this is the one that stepped out. Let's have a look. And these are just need to be put away. But that's the one I saw. That was the main one. Okay, and it says, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. So either a change or an addition to your family. This is the angel of families bringing you this news. That's really wonderful. A good change. So the next one. And it's playfulness. Playfulness is about happiness, joy, excitement, healing, processing love, starting something new with someone, enjoyment, happiness, love, all of the good things. Okay, now I'm going to take on one more message, which is all about something you've been thinking about, wanting an answer or guidance to, my dear Virgo. Let's see what's one answer for all Virgos. The truth. Oh my goodness. Let's have a look. That's better. And it says perfect timing. This is the time. This is the perfect timing. So perfect timing for whatever you're thinking about. It's the perfect timing. All right. That's very direct and to the point. Now let's take on two messages from another deck and see what else. Oh, the cards are coming out. Okay, some of you are leaving, or maybe considering leaving, or someone is leaving. Leaving an unhappy situation in search of the truth, in search of something more meaningful. So leaving something that's no longer working for you. The second one is there is a decision calling for you to make in regard to someone, a partnership of some sort. You're thinking and making a decision. This is also connected to Gemini, another thing. The Wheel of Fortune is all about destiny intervening. And this could be involving someone of air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Have a look at your money reading and see who that is. But this is about luck, fortune, and destiny taking control, especially when it comes to your decision making. So that's very interesting. Let's take on the next one. Two more messages from another deck. Cutting it twice. And there it is. Right, choosing wisely. There is an emotional fulfillment, but you are going to choose wisely. Someone new is going to be entering your life. When someone leaves, this is emotional fulfillment. And yes, you're moving forward when something else is collapsing or ending. There is someone that is going to be making a big difference in your life, emotionally fulfill you in every way. The Nine of Pentacles, material wealth. You are going to be doing exceptionally well, living a life of wealth and luxury. A lot of money is coming, maybe because somebody is leaving. There may be money, there may be inheritance. It could be any of those things. Now, let's take on two more messages from another deck. I'm going to be cutting just once for two messages for all Virgo. Here we go. Wow, we have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands shows that there are going to be a lot of blessings pouring into your life, one more wonderful than the other. A lot of blessings, a lot of miracles, also achieving a lot of miracles, achieving a lot of things that you've always wanted. You're all getting all the achievements with a lot of gratitude here, so much gratitude. It's incredible. The Death card represents connection to Scorpio. It is about an ending. Something is ending. I saw that here. Someone's leaving. There is an ending for sure, preparing you for a brand new beginning. Freedom is another factor here, and a soulmate. So many of you may be destined for your soulmate. That's why you're ending a chapter, but you are going to be set free, and there is a soulmate coming. Freedom from all cares and worries, and that could be due to destiny. I feel like destiny could be playing a big role in this situation, where it shows that you are set free, because it also the destiny brings you fortune and luck. So maybe financially you are going to be so well off that you are free from all cares and worries, because you've also got the Nine of Pentacles, living a life of wealth and luxury. Then you've got destiny intervening and bringing your soulmate, relieving you of someone, removing someone from your life, and then bringing you someone that you're going to be very much connected to, someone that is going to be someone that will fulfill you emotionally in every way, not in just one area, but in every way. So that too is on its way to you, coming very soon. Okay. Wow. So, yes, the soulmate and freedom. Okay. Now we're going to take on two messages from another deck and see what else is there for you to know. This deck here, let's have a look. Uh-oh. Anyway. Sorry, it's just something else. Something to do with my bracelet. This bracelet just, I think it's giving me a rash and I can't take it off. It's one of those things, I just put it on and I can't take it off. Anyhow, I always make my bracelets. This was the first time I bought something that I liked, but doesn't matter. Back to where I was. Virgo, the truth. Right. Many of you are looking at a lot of paperwork, a lot of work, contracts, learning as you go. Maybe you're doing something new and you've got to experience so much and you've got to learn so much. There's a lot of paperwork, a lot of writing. Some of you could be taking classes. Some of you could be putting something together, project. Could be something educational for you. You're learning a lot. There could be some of you thinking about law, studying law. Some of you could be dealing with a lawyer when there's contracts and paperwork. Either way, there's a lot of that happening. And the next one is the Crown. This is great. This is about overcoming all obstacles that you are facing and becoming very powerful. That's why you've got the Fool. You are going to be empowered big time with the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune, both together. Freedom, fortune, luck, and guess what? Another thing, wealth. You see wealth? Wealth is here too. And the Wheel of Fortune is about wealth because it's about fortune, extreme fortune. It could be even about winning a lotto, a lottery. It's about escalating your wealth and your luck, because this card here is about wealth and everything else with it. So that's perfect. And it says here, some of you could be starting your own business, being your own boss. Some of you are taking charge. Maybe you're given authority or power to become a manager or owner, making a lot of progress and a lot of wealth on its way to you. So that goes right here. Okay. So I'll just put this there. Now we move on to the next level. And the next level is the tea leaves. Let's have a look at the tea leaves and see what they want you to know. For all Virgo, the truth. Okay, so we got two. And I need maybe one or two more. Okay, and there's the other one. Right, three more. Wow. Okay, there is a situation to do with the scales. This is also connected to Libra. There may be tears. It looks like there are teardrops, sorrow, loss, going through, saying goodbye to someone is also another factor. Great personal sorrow with the teardrops. That's sometimes grieving the loss of a situation. And we got the death card, so there may be someone passing away. That could be possible. The scales is about keeping balance, bringing equilibrium into your life. Maybe you're dealing with someone that's Libra. And also, this is about October, another thing, because it's Libra, October. And it is also about bringing balance. Just keep your life in balance. That's what the tea leaf says also. The bouquet is about admiration, being admired, being appreciated. It's about compliments, and it can also sometimes about healing. According to tea leaf, it's compliments and an admirer. There's compliments and an admirer. There could be someone there. Okay, we have also the dragon. There could be Chinese year of the dragon, someone that's admiring you. But also the dragon is about power, being empowered. And Chinese year of the dragon. Being empowered. But also it is saying, the tea leaf, beware of self-delusion. So be careful of self-delusion. There is a fair man, so masculine energy, dealing or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. You might be dealing or business or relationship with someone of light complexion. Okay. Now the next one is clarifications. Let's clarify everything. We're going to start with the Four of Wands to see what kind of miracles and blessings are pouring into your life. Wow, look at this. This is incredible. This shows that there are a lot of rewards, a lot of applause, recognition for a job well done, and a great victory. And the High Priestess is about something hidden from you that your intuition is letting you know, but you're not quite there to realize what's going on. There is something hidden that is going to be revealed very soon. There could be something spiritual here also. So that's that one. But a lot of rewards. The next one, which is the Seven of, could be to do with your soulmate that's entering your life. That could be a very strong one. Because don't forget, the soulmate is also part of this deal. Not only money and wealth, but a soulmate. Destiny is bringing on soulmate, freedom, wealth, abundance. It's bringing you a lot together. So that is also a great possibility. Yes. Why did I think of this? There was a reason. Oh, yes, the soulmate. We were talking about the soulmate simply because the Seven of Cups, we're doing the Seven of Cups now. Seven of Cups is about someone wonderful entering your life and changing everything and bringing you, a soulmate that changes your life completely. Right, there could be someone of air energy. So there is a Libra in your reading, and there is Aquarius. This is Aquarius card also. There is an Aquarius. So I feel like there could be someone of air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, which we'll see at the end of the reading who this person is. There is something about relocation. They could be relocating, they could be moving far, maybe due to work, due to other circumstances. That could be possible. Let's have a look. I think this is in connection to maybe they're showing after this person leaves, this air energy that's leaving, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Once they leave, relocate, this opportunity is coming. Because we asked about opportunity, emotional fulfillment opportunity. Let's have a look at who's leaving. The Six of Swords. Who is leaving for all Virgos? Right. It is someone that's got fire energy and air. They've got air and fire. Air could be air and fire. Could be anybody. Well, air could be the Libra or the Aquarius or Gemini. We've got the Lovers. Oh my God, we've got all the energies. The Lovers, we've got the Libra, and we've got Aquarius. And then Scorpio, the water. Okay, so a lot of guilt, sleepless nights, worry coming to an end. I feel like there is someone of fire energy replacing the person that's leaving. Fire energy is Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. We'll find out who it is at the end of the reading when I go through them. You are going to be grieving the loss of this person, that's for sure. And look at this. If I had taken more, there is the fire energy again. Feeling entrapped and not happy in our partnership. There's a problem in the partnership, or maybe you need to make a decision in regards to partnership. So let's have a look at what's ending. Let's have a look at the Death card, the change, the transformation, the ending. Look at this. The Nine of Pentacles. This is the Nine of Pentacles. It shows a lot of money is coming your way. And that's what this is all about. Remember they said wealth, high level of wealth. And I said to you, who's bringing the wealth? And then we worked out that it was destiny that was bringing you all this wealth. I'll just put them properly and hold them up for you. So the Crown was overcoming obstacles and bringing you a lot of wealth. And that's what this looks like. A lot of wealth is, I'll just bear with me. And the Wheel of Fortune is about fortune and absolute luck that changes your life dramatically. So there is a lot of wealth and there's a lot of fortune. And the Nine of Pentacles just completes it. It shows that you're living a life of wealth and abundance in every possible way. You are going to be abundant. And also don't forget, the Four of Pentacles is about inheritance. And we're asking about the Death card. There is somebody could be passing and a big lump sum of money could be coming from an inheritance. But I also feel that there is money coming from another avenue, another source, not just from death. I feel like it's not just inheritance. It could be unexpected money coming from a windfall. Play the lotto or the lottery, because I feel like a life of wealth, abundance, not needing, not worrying anything in the world, no worries whatsoever with the Fool. It's just incredible. So destiny is bringing you everything. It's bringing you soulmate and it's bringing you money, both together, removing what's no longer working and bringing you something magnificent, that's for sure. So that is absolutely great. Okay, this goes back here, this goes here, a lot of money coming your way, and we move on to the next level. And the next level is the Nine of Pentacles, which we already know, but we'll do it anyway. This living a life of wealth and luxury, since it came twice. Let's have a look. Where is it coming from? Some of you, it's a business, but most of you, it's a lot of money. A big sum of money comes and you've got to stop and start planning patiently where to put it, how to invest it, what to do with it. This is the money that's going to bring the business. I don't think the business is going to bring you this big money. I feel like this big money, big amount of money is coming that's going to give you a life of wealth and luxury. But then from this, maybe you are buying your own business and you're starting something you love because you're taking charge. Remember I said taking charge here? That you're taking charge, buying your own business, and you're able to do this with a lot of money and working for yourself. Many of you might consider doing that, that's for sure. So that's that one. And then let's see the decision making about the partnerships, especially those of you who are Virgo with Gemini. This is a Gemini card, and we saw the Lovers twice. Yeah, you feel entrapped. There's a lot of conflict, too many headaches. And this could be in reference to someone of Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, like yourself. But there's a lot of feeling trapped and feeling unhappy. There's a lot of conflict, constant battle, and you're not happy. And I feel like this is where you want to be free. Now I'm going to take on a few more messages to see further. 2 messages from this deck to see what else you need to know. Right, expressing love. Right, it says here, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Maybe you are with someone who's not expressing a lot of their emotions and you feel like you have to continuously express your emotions. They're saying go ahead and make the romantic gesture, express your emotions. But let's see what else. Maybe it's for those of you who are meeting a soulmate. Let's have a look at the truth for all Virgo. No, some of you are going to be freeing yourself, that's for sure. Freedom is there, removal of someone is there, that's for sure. And it's time to take back control of your life. When you are dealing with someone who's not expressing maybe as much, you don't feel comfortable, there's a lot of conflict, you're finally wanting to be free and you're releasing yourself from a very difficult situation. And it's happening at a perfect timing, because as soon as you free yourself, your soulmate is coming into your life. And that's very important. That's when maybe everything is going to be perfect. When you do meet the soulmate, life is going to change and it's going to become more, there's going to be more happiness, that's for sure. A lot of happiness coming your way. So that is excellent. Right, freedom and soulmate, doesn't get any better. That explains all of that. Now the next thing we are going to do is, I'm just going to find out some information from the heart, your heart, somebody else's heart. What else is needed for every Virgo? Any messages? Okay, there's another one and just one more. And there's the third one. Okay, let's have a look. And then there is one more, actually, one more deck I'd like to take 2 more messages from after this. Let's have a look at these, what they say. I feel insecure around you. Somebody feels insecure. Maybe you're feeling insecure around someone, and that's why there's a lot of conflict. The conflict is when there's a lot of conflict, usually is because of insecurities. I am regretting my previous actions. I am regretting my previous actions. That's very sad. And then it says, I know I need to work on myself. Someone's got a lot of issues. I know I need to work on myself. So this is all, it looks like to me, insecurities, and maybe somebody made an action and now they're regretting it. Now what I'm going to do is find out 2 more messages from this deck before I do the star signs. I just want to know something. Okay, there's one. For Virgo, the truth. Okay, so I've got the 2. I just feel there's something hidden that didn't come out. That's why I want to know what it is. And there is a third person involved. That's what this problem is. There is a situation where maybe there is feeling of insecurity, accusations, conflict, because maybe you are feeling as though there is a third person, or maybe it's the other way around. The person that you're with is feeling that you are with, there's a third person intervening in your decision making. This could be relationships or otherwise. Another person's involved. Someone else is influencing. There could be a love triangle. It could be a situation to do at work. Another person is intervening. There's a stranger outside the party, outside the partnership. There is one more stranger. For some, there could be a third wheel, like someone maybe elderly that is there, or a child that's causing issues in the relationship. Or there may be a rivalry. There's somebody that is, constant battle. But there may be too many people involved in this situation. It is quite challenging, that's for sure, without a doubt. There's a lot of challenge here. And this is leading to a lot of obstacles, which ultimately a lot of conflicts, and then it's finally going to come to an end. The moon shows a lot of hidden secrets are going to be revealed. And it looks to me like the high priestess here, again, it shows hidden factors that you are not aware of, because we had this just before. It shows there are, and like it's your intuition is telling you there is something, some secrets beyond what you are feeling. And that way you're so guarded, you're so very uncomfortable. You want to know. It's a part of you that wants to know so much. And then there's another part of you who's afraid because there is past influence. Something's happened in the past that's causing this. There is a lot of power struggle. I do see Chinese Year of the Dragon. I see a lot of change. I see a lot of conflict. I see Cancer. Somebody that's got cancer in them could be you. You could be the Virgo with cancer. You could be dealing with someone that's got cancer in them. Cancer are very brutally honest, direct, and to the point. But it's also about seeing the truth. The moon is about revelations that will help you see the truth so that you're able to move on. And that's why somebody is moving on, because truth is finally setting them free. I am going to take 2 more messages before I do. Just 2 more messages from this deck. I want to see if there's anything else confirming or... For all Virgo, I got 1. Oh no, 3. Okay, let's have a look. For some of you, the third person is a child. For some of you, there is a child. Just like you, I always do. Okay, and some of you might be dealing with a child issue. The third person could be a child. Others are someone who is doing charity work or supporting others. Maybe that's their way of doing things, and it's interfering in your life. That's another one. Chinese Year of the Rabbit here, it's strong. Chinese Year of the Dragon, Chinese Year of the Monkey, Chinese Year of the Ox, and the Monkey again. I feel like I don't deserve your love. I'm worried you will leave me when you see who I really am. So this shows to me that someone is not really being themselves with you, and they're afraid. They're putting on a facade because they know you won't accept them for who they are, and if they show themselves to you, you won't be able to handle them, and that's what they're afraid of. This is very strong in partnerships. And karmic ties, it says we have a past life connection. So there is a soulmate now. They are talking about your soulmate. We do have a past life connection, and that's where the 7 of Cups plays its role in bringing you your soulmate. This is the emotional fulfillment we were talking about. And it says here, we have past life connections. Memories are surfacing either consciously or subconsciously. So slowly, the world is preparing you for your soulmate, and your soulmate is coming. And that's why the heavens are freeing you. So that is excellent. Okay, that explains a lot. Now let's have a look at star sign connections. Now what we're going to do, first we're going to look at your soulmate. Since the soulmate is here, the Two of Cups is a soulmate card. Since your soulmate is coming now, you need to know first who is your soulmate. Number one has to be fire, to regenerate you, start you over. And the second is to replenish you, is water. So it's got to be a person who's fire and water. Let's have a look. We have got Cancer, and we did have what fire did we have? And there's also air. We're going to find out everything. Who's leaving? I felt like air energies are leaving, but let's have a look. Let's see. I'll just go through these and see. Okay, I remember there was issue with air and earth energy. There's conflict with earth and air. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and air energy could be leaving, some of you, and some of you could be air energy could be coming in your life. So we're going to look at everything and see what other signs are here. We've got fire energy. This is who regenerates you. And we've got air energy. What's hidden? That's all. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. These are the ones that I'd like to see what they are. So I'm going to start shuffling and taking out a lot of cards, and at the end, a lot of signs. And at the end, I'm going to tell you exactly who you're dealing with now, who's leaving, and who's coming. So, and your soulmate, don't forget, it's fire first, and then water. And as for water energy, we've had the moon, so far we've got very strong Cancer. And we've also got air energy, and air energy we have Gemini, very strong. Okay, so let's move on. Taurus came out first. All these are not counted. Taurus number one, that's one earth energy. Let's have a look. Taurus could be the main one because they've got Libra in them. Taurus usually has Libra. Let's see if Venus is going to come out. And I'm positive Venus will come out. So let's just keep going. The truth for all Virgo. Dealing with, consumed with. Okay, we got Mars and the moon. There's the moon again. Cancer, water energy. The ruler of Cancer. And then we've got Mars, which is the ruler of Aries, which is another fire. Fire is what you need first before anything else. Oh, wow. And then water comes second. And you might be having issues with Taurus. Now I know. It's an earth energy with air that you're having problems with. That's the one that you're having conflict with. Okay, let's keep going. The truth. Not for everybody. This could... Taurus. Actually, I'm right. Taurus. And then there's water energy, which is Pisces. Let's keep going. The truth for all Virgo. We got fire. Leo. The truth. Okay, we got Pisces very strong. It's doubled up. We got Aries also in the fire energy. I think Aries doubled up. Yeah, Aries doubled up. We'll keep going. I have to know for the majority what's happening. We got Libra, which is going to be with Taurus, but I'll put it aside until we get Venus. There's the Libra. Okay, the truth. And we've got the air energy Aquarius, and we've got Jupiter, fire energy Sagittarius. Truth for all Virgo. Okay, so we got Leo, fire energy has doubled up, and we got Sagittarius doubled up. We got Aries tripled, Sagittarius tripled. Okay. Let's keep going. Leo tripled. Earth, Capricorn. Let's keep going. People that you're consumed with, Capricorn, double Capricorn. Capricorn is increasing. Earth energy, like yourself. So there may be someone that might have strong earth energy in your life, that's for sure. Water energy, Cancer, and Scorpio. Water, you go beautiful with water. You have no problems with water. Yeah, look at this. Double water. Cancer and Pisces. Double water. Water you need very badly. So does fire. You need fire and water. Talking about fire, Sagittarius again, and Aries. Let's keep going. Oh, Aquarius just pushed itself out. Libra and Aquarius again. And Libra, they go in the air energy. The truth for all Virgo. And then we've got Sagittarius and Aries. Wow, Sagittarius, Aries look like to me in the fire energy they're leading. But we'll find out exactly. Sagittarius, another one has come up. Now I'm going to cut. Truth. Venus has come up. Pluto is Scorpio. Venus is Earth. And now we take all the Libra that goes from the air section. All the Libra goes into... So I was right in saying that there is a Taurus with Libra involved. An Earth energy that has air in them, which is Taurus Libra. Now let's keep going. Let's keep moving. We got Aries. Aries is controlling everything, and Scorpio very much. We're going to do another 2 shuffles. Okay, this one and one more. Fire, Leo, water, Scorpio. Scorpio's leading, it looks like to me. For all Virgo, one more should be enough. Gemini and Earth. Okay, so Earth is over here. No, it's over here. And air is over here. Maybe one more shuffle and that's it. This is the finale in case anything needs to come up. Okay, we've got Uranus and that's it. It's enough. Okay. Let's move on to the next level. There is someone that has Gemini in them, that's for sure, for Gemini to come out like that. But that's not important. What's important now is your soulmate. So let's go to the soulmate section. As you can see, they are controlling, they are the most here. There is earth energy, a lot too, without a doubt. Air energy, not that much, which is okay. This could be family. All right, let's leave it here and talk about the fire. Now, for the fire energy, I just feel like Sagittarius and Leo, Sagittarius and Aries are the strongest. So I'm just going to go through and divide them. And I'll put Leo on the side. Leo could be also, but I don't think so. Sagittarius, Aries are the leading one. Leo over here. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and Aries. Okay, so let's see how many Aries we've got. 1, Mars is the ruler of Aries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 Aries. And Sagittarius, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God. So it's a tie between these two, and then we've got 4 Leos. So what does that tell me? It tells me your fire energy, your soulmate that's coming in your life, so that you know, for the majority of Virgos, it's going to be someone that's got Sagittarius or Aries, either one. Sag or Aries, okay? Remember that. That's why you've got, they're both 6, so that means the majority of you will be dealing with either Sagittarius or Aries, the fire section, the fire person, the one with fire, that will regenerate you. This opportunity of a soulmate coming in your life, it's going to be either Sagittarius or Aries. That's number 1. And then for the second, like the majority of Virgo, number 1 ranking up, the fire energies are Aries and Sagittarius, and the second on the rank is a Leo. So there could also be a possibility of a Leo. There's 4 Leos. Okay, that's the fire energy that's going to start you up and regenerate you, which is your soulmate. The second part of your soulmate is a water energy. I think Scorpio is leading the way. Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, 4. You know what's amazing? Just 4. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see Cancer. There's 2 Cancer, 2 Pisces. Pisces, Cancer. Yes, Scorpio is leading the way. And I'll just have a sip of water and tell you why. Sorry, my dear viewers, but I had to drink. Now, not only because we have 3 Pisces. Have a look at this. We got 3 Pisces, only 3. And we got 3 Cancer. Okay, Moon is the ruler of Cancer. But we not only have 4 Pisces, for Scorpio, but we have the Death card. The Death card is also connected to Scorpio. So that's 5 Scorpios altogether. In the water energy, which is part of your soulmate, fire and water, Scorpio is the leading one for the majority of you, my dear Virgo. And second comes either Pisces or Cancer. Okay, in the water energy. But leading is for the majority. That means the more the number, the majority of you will be dealing with that person. So we had Aries, Sagittarius, fire, and now we've got Scorpio leading the way. And then of course the other ones are also a lot, but leading is that. So you know who your soulmate is going to be. Now you've got to You know who that person is. Now let's have a look at who you're dealing with and the issues you have with the conflict and people leaving. I feel like very strongly that there's an earth and air energy involved, and Taurus being number one. Let's have a look. 1 Taurus, 2 Taurus. Okay, where's Venus? This is Venus, which is the ruler of Taurus and Libra. That's what makes Libra now Libra Taurus. So we got 3, 4, 5, and the rest is Capricorn. Okay, let's stop here. Now, the majority is, did we have the scale? So there was another Libra here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very strong Taurus Libra. So someone that's either born Taurus with a lot of Libra in them, or they're Libra with a lot of Taurus. This person is where the conflict is. There is conflict. There is a situation where maybe you feel unloved, or you're not prioritized, or maybe there's so much conflict. And it could be that you are having some issues with a Taurus Libra. There could be that, without a doubt, because I do see an earth energy with air leaving your life. So that could be that. This could be also a family member. And then for the majority of you, in regard to earth energy, Capricorn will be a more stronger, more capable relationship. If you are with a Capricorn, for example, and then they've got fire and water, then it's a soulmate 100%. But on their own, doesn't do well, because you need water and fire to thrive and to move forward and to continue. So there is a strong Capricorn in your life, but there's more strong for the majority of Virgo. Very strong Taurus Libra in your lives, very strong. Now we come to the next level, which is Gemini. Gemini is very strong out of everything here, and I'll tell you why. Even though there's four, actually they're the same. 4 Aquarius and 4 Gemini. And the reason I say that is we had the Lovers card, which is Gemini here once, and this one too. So we got 4 Gemini and 4 Aquarius. Air energy doesn't do well with you, my dear Virgo. Being earth, air only can cause turbulence. So what happens, you are dealing with someone that's got air energy in them. Could be the Taurus Libra, because majority of you are dealing with Libra Taurus combination. But the second ranking in the air is Aquarius. There's Aquarius and there is Gemini. So there is Aquarius, Gemini, could be family, could be part of you. You might have yourself Gemini within you. It just means that there is an air energy in your life, but this air energy is not part of your soulmate. It's not someone that you can have peaceful. They can come in your life hidden within water energy. Like you might be with a water energy that has air energy in them. They might have a lot of Aquarius in them, a lot of Gemini in them. They do come disguised. You don't know it at the beginning. It's all wonderful, and then things start falling apart and conflict begins, because air and earth just don't go well together. But you do go well with earth. Even with that, saying that, because of an earth having air in them, there could be issues. It won't be a long-term situation. It might be 1 or 2 years max, and then it falls apart with conflict and people leaving. That's what I see for you, not because other people are intervening, but because there are issues. Even if people intervene, if the relationship is stable and you are very good together, things go very well. Now, many Virgos are dealing with air energy. A lot of Virgos that are 40, below 40, maybe 36 below, are dealing with air energies, without a doubt. And some of you, air energy is coming in your life. You're destined to be with air energy. You're destined to be with a karmic relationship, or even a twin flame. So you can learn from each other. So you can grow, have children, families, business, fall and get up again and learn. That's why the ones that bring disruption in our life are in our life. And that's why this card is here. And so is the Fool. This could be Aquarius. Very much Aquarius. Strong Aquarius. Because this is Uranus. This is the ruler. Uranus is to do with Aquarius. This is the Aquarius card. So Aquarius, we had 4 of them. And I feel like now 5 Aquarius. Aquarius has taken over more than Gemini. So air energy, some of you could be Gemini, some of you could be Libra that has Taurus in them. It is, for many of you, air energy is coming into your life, but that will ultimately cause some turbulence in your life. Like I said, it could be a karmic chapter where you have to start a family, have children, and you might have your quarrels and your conflicts, but there is a conflict that is leading to an ending. But the good news is, my dear Virgo, the greatest news is some of you are overcoming your obstacles and moving to the next chapter. Not everything. Some of you could be grieving the loss of someone that's passing, an elder family member. It could be like a grandfather, grandmother. That could be also, from that could be the grieving and the inheritance coming. But you are destined for a lot of happiness. You are destined for great fortune. You are destined for absolute happiness and a lot of abundance coming in your life, a lot of miracles and a lot of blessings. So many of you are going to be on a better level in your life than you are now. But those of you who have got issues and have escalated, they are the ones that are being cleared so that the soulmate comes into their life. So there is a soulmate coming, without a doubt. The soulmate card is here. And all the signs are showing that there is a soulmate coming. And that is the end of your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. Somebody really is about to come in your life and change your life. So I feel very happy for you, the fact that there is abundance and there's a soulmate and there's the rectification of something that's no longer working being removed and something more wonderful coming in. Always remember, in the worst scenarios, the worst of the worst, when you are losing someone, you're grieving the loss, something better comes along, or that person might be ill, might be in pain, that they are passing away, so the pain can stop. So everybody has their own destinies, and divine timing seems to be perfect now for you to take action in some regard, that's for sure. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, if it resonates with you, and please continue your support. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't and you're enjoying this reading. I wish you abundance of blessings, love, light, peace. Namaste.